Welcome. We have a great show for you tonight. Before we get started though, let me ask you a question. Where are you going to find a better looking TV show host than right here? I'll tell you the answer. Nowhere. Let's get on with the show.
And now introducing our talk show host.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Well, we have a very special night tonight. 3 very unique guests. They've come from a far place, somewhere where we don't know about. So let me introduce you to Hester Prime, Roger Chillingsworth, and Arthur Dimsdale. Now, could you all please have a seat? So, I think the question I want to know, and all the audience wants to know, is how have you coped with adjusting to life here in 2013?
Oh, it's really weird and overwhelming.
Very hectic and a lot of technology we don't understand.
Very new to this adjustment.
Well, it must be tough for all of you. So, I don't mean to sound inappropriate, Hester, but I do smell alcohol in your breath. Have you been drinking?
Not at all.
No? That's kind of weird. You know, because... Is it you?
Me? No.
I think it's him.
No,
Well,
I don't think so.
okay, anyway, let's get down to the important business. So, Hester and Arthur, tell me about how you first met.
Well, he was the reverend at our church. And that's how we met.
And, can you just tell us all, how long did the affair last for?
For about a year, maybe.
A year.
Yes.
So, you had encounters on more than one occasion?
Maybe.
Maybe. You don't recall?
Not right now, no.
Were you under the influence of alcohol?
We don't drink.
You don't drink?
No.
Okay. Hester, can you tell me about your unique sense of style?
Well, being poor as I grew up, I would look to the people of a more lavish lifestyle and base my clothing on theirs.
Yes, pretty sure if I would have lived in that time, I would have probably been the best looking man there. Better looking than both of you, for sure. Hester, how'd you feel when you were isolated from the rest of the town?
At first it was hard, but then I realized that I needed to stand up for what I believe in.
That's good. Dimsdale, was that the only affair that you ever had?
No.
So there were more? I think everyone here would like to see you elaborate on that.
Yes, elaborate.
Please.
Wow. It all started in the church when I started meeting all these girls.
That's not the very Christian thing to do, is it?
No, not at all.
Well, I think everyone can see what type of person you really are by the reveal of your past affairs. Now, Dimsdale, don't you think it makes you look bad that you waited until you were about to die before you admitted to your mistake?
It does make me look bad, but it would have affected the way I was viewed in the community.
Can you please tell us more on why you would leave a daughter without a father and the woman you got pregnant without a man to support her and let her get ridiculed by the entire community?
Well, I didn't accept Pearl because it was a reminder of what I did wrong, and reverends are usually holy and pure, and I just didn't accept her as my daughter.
Yes, but after you had the affair, you were no longer holy or pure. So that ship had sailed long ago. So why didn't you just accept her? Own up to your mistake.
I don't know, honestly.
You don't know? Once again, audience, we're getting a very clear indication on what type of person Arthur Dimmesdale is. Now, Chillingsworth, let me ask you a few questions. First, how did you feel about Pearl, and what was your reaction to Hester's punishment?
I didn't think Hester deserved the punishment. I think her intentions were bad and Dimmesdale should have been punished. And I wish I could have accepted Pearl as my daughter, but she was the result of the sin that my wife had committed.
You're saying that her intentions weren't bad. Well then, what would her intentions be?
Her intentions are never bad. My wife is perfect and she would never do anything.
Closed-minded individuals, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back with a few messages from our sponsors.
Hello, is it Domino's Pizza? Yes, I would like to order a large pepperoni pizza. Okay, I'll see you when you get here.
Did you order Domino's Pizza, sir?
Sí, señor.
Here you go, man.
Gracias.
Domino's Pizza, the fastest pizza in the world.
Welcome back. We are here with our friends, Hester Bryan, Arthur Dimmesdale, and Roger Chillingsworth. Now, can you all tell me, do you ever think that you'll be able to move on from this ordeal?
Definitely not.
I think I already have. I've learned that what I did was wrong, but it was probably the best decision of my life. I have Pearl now,
The
and
best
I love her.
decision of your life?
Next to getting married, of course.
Of course.
Well, excuse me. Gotta check my iPhone.
What is that?
I'm pretty sure you all don't know what this is yet.
No,
No,
no.
what is it?
No.
How do you use it?
We'll save that for another time. Now, can you please tell me if you will ever be able to move on?
I think I will. God accepts sinners, and we all have to move on from our mistakes.
Not all.
Alright, well, let's move on to something else. Hester, let me ask you, how did it feel walking out of the jail and seeing all of the crowd just staring at you while you were holding your baby?
It was hard, but I have to own up to my mistakes. So I showed off the A, and I realized the A wasn't such a bad thing anymore.
That's very brave of you, Hester. And, to close this off, what did you all learn from this experience? And how is it going to make you become a better person and move on and try to make a difference in the world?
Well, I started giving back to the community, and I learned even when people don't accept what you're doing, that as long as you're doing good, it's fine.
And you, Roger?
I learned that revenge isn't always the best way to handle things.
It's very smart.
Well, what I've learned from this experience is that we all have to accept our mistakes and move on.
Well, anyway, I think you all are three very interesting, unique people. And our society will be glad to have you here. You all have been given a chance to live again, and I hope you all make the best of it. I'm Christian Diaz. Thank you, and have a great night. Thank you. And people, don't forget to tune in next week when we will have Jay Gatsby and Nick Carroll.